I'm going to tell you one of the easiest and most underrated ways to gain influence and buy-in with your team. And if you're new here, I'm Jen. I help small business owners and new managers lead forward toward the future. And this is based off of Simon Sinek's Golden Circle framework. And what it is, you have to figure out what people's thinking styles are. Now, when I was a corporate trainer, we used to do an exercise, ask a lot of questions of a lot of different people at the same time. And then at the end, based on how they answered the questions, they were put into a couple different groups. So there was the what group, the how group, the why group, and the who group. And then what you do is you tell them, give them very little information, say budget is not an issue, I want you to plan a vacation. And then when it was all over, you would debrief with the entire room and just say what your vacation was. And the most interesting part about this exercise is what came about when people were planning these vacations. Everyone that was in the what group obviously planned what exactly they were going to do every day, what they wanted to see, what they wanted to do, what they wanted to eat. The how people planned out how they were going to go about and do everything. They had the most logistical process. How were they going to get to the airport? How were they going to pack? How were they going to get there? Were they going to fly? Were they going to drive? The who people figured out, okay, who's coming with us? Who has special dietary restrictions? Who needs X, Y, Z? And then the why people first had to discuss why they were going on this vacation. What was the big picture? What was the point? And so when you're in a situation where you are training someone, or you have some kind of change happening, or you have a new big project, the easiest way to gain buy-in is to communicate with your team members through their thinking styles. So if they're a what person, you're going to tell them exactly what the challenge is, what you're trying to accomplish. For the how people, you're going to tell them, okay, this is the project, this is the thing, whatever it is. How are we going to do that? How are we going to get there? For the who people, you're going to tell them who's involved, who it's going to impact, who it's going to benefit. And then for the why people, you just got to explain the whole big picture. This is why we're doing it. This is the vision. And when you communicate with people through their thinking styles, you're speaking directly to them on how they can make an impact.